WCHS Today show. I'm co-host Mark Kerr, and tonight's premiere season episode will be with Student Council President Jill Brown and Secretary Shannon Orr. Today we have co-host, as always, John Wall.
I'm a little nervous tonight, but that's all right. We welcome Mark Kerr as co-host to the show. All right. First time in 4 years, we have a nice addition to the WCHS Today show. We have a band.
All right.
And in the past, the band was called the Microsurgeons, but we didn't want to use that name. We picked a better name, the Gigantosurgeons. So let's hear it for the Gigantosurgeons. Now, here you have go ahead. You have a fanfare I heard here for us?
Go for it, Dave.
The Gigantosurgeons, all right. Okay, we will start the night, as we will at every show this year, with the weekly top 10. And presenting the top 10 tonight will be Andy Berger.
Alrighty. Since today's show is the pre-homecoming show, we have top 10 ways to get a homecoming date.
Ah,
Alright.
listen closely now.
Number 10, get a phone book. Number 9, call 1-900-GET-DATE. Number 8, take hostages. Number 7. Number 7. Release tear gas in the locker room and take whoever remains standing. Number 6. Take Woody. Number 5. Put a personal ad in the Advocate. Number 4, hang out at the mall. Yeah! Number 3, visit the local pet store. Number 2, take a distant relative. And number 1, just go as friends.
Thank you very much, Andy. The weekly top 10. The chair is just as heavy as always. All right. Now to one of our correspondents, and it's always nice to have correspondents that are in this group and also in what they correspond with. And we have fine arts correspondents tonight. Will be Chris Franklin and Barb Tarkowski. Let's have a hand for them. Right, what's happening in the world of fine arts at the start of school?
Okay, well, the band performed in the Pekin Marigold Festival on last Saturday, and they received first place.
All right! You know the scores on that?
87.
Yep.
Which is really good. And the band will be premiering at the football game Friday. And
This would be tomorrow evening.
And they will also be performing on Dwight on Saturday, the 15th.
Sunday.
Oh, sorry, on Sunday, the 15th.
Describe Dwight a little. What kind of program is this? It's
Well,
not a mosquito fest.
it's not a mosquito festival, although that was a problem last year.
It's a more of a competition.
Yeah.
And it's just all marching bands?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all
All right, I
bands.
see. Sorry, I stumped you on that.
Yeah.
Fair.
Chris?
Okay. The company has their first performance October 3rd, and we're performing for the school board.
All right.
Always a good way to start off there.
And our first public performance is October 17th, and that'll include the concert choir and chorus. They'll be in the West Gym.
Okay, what kind of preparation are they going through right now? Company.
Company. We have choreography this Saturday,
And what does that entail?
Where we have a choreographer come and she teaches us all our dances for all our songs. And so far this year we've just been learning our songs, memorizing the words.
How many songs would that be?
8, I think.
8 songs. That's a lot of stuff to memorize. Okay. Does it seem to be a good show?
Yeah, I like it. The songs are from different eras, dating from the 20s to the 90s, so it's a good show.
I see. And the band, how does the band show look from that?
Oh, the band is going to be really good this year. They've been working really hard. So.
We got the Gigantosurgeons
Yes,
in the band
yes.
as well.
The
so.
band's going to be great.
Except for Dave. Except for Dave.
Except for Dave. All right. Is that all in the World of Fine Arts?
Yes, for this week.
Okay, we'll come back next week. Thanks a lot. We have next a feature of our new band, the Gigantosurgeons. And what will the Gigantosurgeons be playing on Broadway? Well, I'll just come over here and introduce the band real quick before they get started. Okay, we've got band leader, co-band leader, Tom Blensick, Jim Bremekamp on trombone here. Tony is also the co-director of this group, Tony Robbins. We have, all right. Michelle Rubish on tenor sax. Dave on his keyboard and and alto. I saw tenor. I'm sorry. And we've got Lynn Lapine on drums. The Gigantosurgeons, folks. All right, what piece will you be playing for us tonight? On Broadway. Okay. Show where we have our featured guest, and tonight being the homecoming preview, we have asked, as a sort of tradition for our show, we've asked the student council president, and this is Jill Brown, and she's also brought Secretary Shannon Orr. So let's have a nice hand for our featured guest. Welcome to the show, and just to make sure everyone knows, this is Jill, and Shannon's on the other side. Can you tell me what the student council's role in homecoming really is?
Well, basically, we're just in charge of everything.
Of everything?
Yes. We make sure that all the classes and clubs know what they're supposed to be doing and make sure they have the forms and everything they need. And we organize the parade and the carnival and, of course, the homecoming dance. And this year we're going to have contests that we've asked the classes and clubs to sponsor. So
So you basically have all the information, and you just have to help them. That they do work, and you just really have the information, and you do a lot of work yourselves.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Yeah, I was gonna say. How many people are in the student council this year?
I think this year we have about 40.
About 40. So that's
Something
40
like
people,
that.
and everyone works really hard. I would imagine. Okay.
Except for Shannon.
Except.
Ooh, I do a lot.
Okay. How do you follow these responsibilities?
Well, we prepare a homecoming handbook that we give to all the classes and clubs with the forms they need. And we have our meetings regularly, and we have committee chair people that take care of everything.
When can you give me some dates and times of events?
Sure. The parade will be September 28th, and also the carnival and the carnival dance, and also the regal coronation. And the 29th will be a football game and the homecoming dance. And I'd like to mention that at the homecoming dance this year, we're going to have a VJ, which they have a large screen, and that they play like videos on while the music.
That sounds great.
So that'll be really.
We're gonna also videotape the parade and the carnival and stuff like that, like the games, and then play those at the dance, so
That
everyone
sounds
can
great.
see what happened if they didn't get to go.
That sounds very good. All right, now I was going to ask you to explain Spirit Week and what we do with Spirit Points and how all that adds up.
Okay, well, Shannon's Spirit Week chair, so
Okay.
I'll let her take
Shannon.
that.
As the Spirit Week chairman, I have like a lot to do, mostly on the, that Friday when we have to announce all the winners. But there's no dress-up days or anything, so I don't have to worry about that, and there's no room decorating. But I have to take all the Kids of Pig money and add that up and give the points to the appropriate clubs and stuff. And also parade entries, what they get added to those. And there's like a sheet that you fill out, and whoever the winner is, they'll get.
And probably those people are turning those sheets in pretty soon. Now, if they haven't by now.
They're
The
due
entries,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Due tomorrow, I see.
All the sheets for that.
All right. And how long is the parade usually?
I don't know, about an hour?
And we won't know the Grand Marshal until
No, we haven't chosen.
probably
Grand
until
Marshal
next week, probably. Is
Yeah.
when we can say.
yet. And nominations for homecoming attendance and everything going to be Monday.
Okay, that's pretty soon.
When is that?
Anyone know the date?
The 19th?
Next Monday.
Yes, next Monday.
17th.
Just remember to.
Okay, is all these student council, these activities for homecoming, is this a good practice or something to really get you ready for the whole year? Such a big job.
Yeah, because it's very early this year, September 29th, and
Yes,
so it was
definitely.
hard. We had summer meetings and everything to get ready for it, and it's kind of tough to get everything.
It almost
So-
forced you to be ready then.
Yeah,
But you feel,
and plus a lot of the.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
But a lot of the things that we wanted to do, we wanted to have a lip sync contest, but they wouldn't let us do that. We couldn't have any dress-up days, so it was kind of hard because we had to keep, redoing what we were going to do.
Keep
Like the
changing.
contest, they wouldn't let us sponsor. That's why we're having the classes do them.
I see.
And so there's like gnat eating contest or whipped cream pie, bubble gum eating contest where you can't use your hands and you have to try and get the gum out of the whipped cream pie.
Gotta plug the concert choir contest. We're having Name That Tune contest, which
Yes.
one of our Gigantosurgeon members is in charge of, and I'll be a judge there. Just had to plug that one. I'm sorry.
No advertising.
No advertising, okay. What are your goals for student council for the year?
Our main goal would be to provide a lot of activities that everyone will enjoy, and to get a lot of input from everybody as to what they want. That's why we tried to have the contest, because we thought that's what everybody wanted, and we're going to try and get aluminum can containers in the cafeteria. We attend school board meetings.
Hoping that with the referendum,
Yeah,
so that they get that passed.
We're going to have a vehicle in the parade Panther Pride vehicle to support the referendum, and we're donating some money from our dance to the referendum.
So, I want your opinion on how a lot of people think that you just are in charge of dances and nothing more. I know you do a lot more work than that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's like going to the school board meetings, and like last year we got the no finals passed, and I think this year we're going to try and get stalls on the doors of the boys' bathrooms.
I'm
sure all you guys
But it's just that maybe student council is really the only organization that can handle the dances, so you just really have to.
Yeah.
But it's not fair to say that, really.
No, believe me, we don't just get out of class and do.
Knew you did a lot more
So
work.
that's
than
an
that.
added bonus.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with the student council this year, and thanks a lot for coming on.
Thanks.
Good luck with homecoming. Okay. We have a little bit of video special for you. Now, last year, of course, who were our two, I don't know if you want to call them clowns, bozos, etc. No. It'd be Jake and Brad. Well, this year we have Dave and Mark. You can come on over, Dave. And Dave and Mark have named their little spot on the show, Dave and Mark on Location.
Mark
and
Dave on location.
Dave and Mark on location.
Well, either way, and they've put together a video which we have ready for you at this time.
Dave on location.
No, we're Dave and Mark on location.
Well, anyway, we're Mark.
And we're Dave and Mark on location.
No, we're Mark and Dave on location.
No, we're Dave and Mark on location.
Well, we're on location.
And now let's go take a look at what freshman registration is really all about. This is the place where they charge you an arm and a leg for absolutely nothing, just your books and stupid things like that.
Well, Dave, you can't get those great activity passes. If you want one, this is the place to pick them up at.
That's true, and this is where the freshmen really get ripped on all their money, so can we get a close-up here on Mrs. Wisher?
$35.
$35? No way.
Oh, and there's the cash.
There's the 20. Can we get a close-up of that? Can we get a close-up of that, Jackson? There you go. Yeah, that's pretty. And now she's counting up the money.
Notice how she took the money with a smile on her face.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing about the people that work at our school. They're friendly.
It really makes you wonder where this money goes.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm here we get our IDs taken. This is where the freshmen come and get that disgusting pose on their face, and then they get the picture. Here's the camera. Can you get a close-up of the camera, John? This camera is rather cheap, and it uses Kodak Instafilm. As you can see, Polaroid. You're not supposed to advertise, but you plug it in, and I guess this little light here shines on their face, and then this is where they get the picture taken.
That's all right. Have a seat.
Would you like to comment on this?
It's a camera.
Okay.
Oh, see, that's a nice. What I just did. Take a picture. That's how you take the picture.
How do you take a picture? You hit this little button right there.
This is me. Take a picture.
It's up to you. Do you have anything for me to do? I really don't think so. It would just be hi.
Oh, and making her approach.
Hi, Kathy.
Let's have a word with Miss Kathy Armstrong. Kathy? Kathy? What is exactly the purpose of the Please Sign a Textbook Run-On? What are all the clauses and...
Well, this means if you screwed up his books, you got to pay for them.
35 more bucks?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Is that really fair? Is that...
Well, I think so, Dave, because it says right here, I hereby request the loan of secular textbooks in accordance with Public Act 79/961 of 1975. Now, everyone obviously knows what that means, so I don't think we need to go into it further.
Is that like an amendment to the United States, like
in Notre Dame.
So it's nice to know.
What's his name? Chad. Yeah, I saw some.
Wow.
No, she told me.
Pretty fancy.
And what exactly is your job here?
I give out schedules.
Wow. Why do you have schedules at this high school?
How can I ask? What's your locker? What's your locker?
Have you seen my summer? It's gone. Find it, let me know. Sign-ups. Great advocates paper here for the school. Looks like it's gonna be a real winner this year.
Yeah. As we know, most of the staff of the Advocate has left, and so it's going to be pretty much new staff. So, we've seen enough of that. Let's move on to Spanish Club. Let's look at some of these pictures and some of these articles. 3 gored by bulls during festival in Spain.
Well, Spanish Club looks like it could be a little hazardous, but something different.
I'm sure with the proper training, you can enjoy Spanish Club along with everyone else.
Shut up, Dave.
Over here we have Tough Love Youth Group. Tough Love Youth Group. Got pamphlets, sign-ups, a whole bunch of pamphlets.
What exactly is Tough Love? Mark? Do you know?
It looks like prevention stuff for
Let's
teens.
give our pep club, all right?
We'll have
And
to
here-
definitely get Pep Club.
And Dave and Mark give pep club 2 thumbs up.
These are the very popular
The only club
$1.
with enough guts to actually charge people at
What are you
registration here.
Wait. I think here we have
And tons of them, too.
President and Vice. No. Here we have President and Vice President of Pep Club.
Of course, nobody runs against us. So. Yeah, nobody ran against us.
Well, let's get a couple questions from these two. What exactly does Pep Club do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
So you won't pay $1 for nothing just so you can say in a club Pep Club's nothing. And
Over
here.
here, Key Club, and the Key Club slides.
Oh, there's Marty. Marty, come on over. What exactly is? Oh.
The Key Club, obviously not wanting to be represented here today. As you can see, Key Club does quite a bit, really.
All right, and is that it? No.
No.
Of course, it only costs $7 to join.
And here we have AFS, which is American
Field Service.
Yeah, American Field Service.
I always thought it was some kind of foreign exchange student, but
And this is for the basically for the foreign exchange student. And
hey, we're almost to the good one. The drama club's pretty decent, though.
there's Drama Club, which is in charge, and here's Secretary of Drama Club. Tell us a little bit about what Drama Club is, because I don't think we all know.
Drama Club is really fun. It's a great club.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
What does it do?
Well, we
worthwhile.
do all kinds of things. It's not only acting, it just reaches the heights of fun.
Yes, and as we know,
All right.
we
Okay,
come
we are
to the
here.
ever awesome TV Club. Okay, now this is like a dude club.
Nice sign.
And does anyone, who's president of TV Club this year?
He's running the camera.
Yeah, John. And Mark over there is, what are you, Mark? Vice
I'm Vice President.
And I'm student council rep. Hi.
Okay, is that it for Dave and Mark on location?
Well, as for Mark and Dave on location, I would say it's
Mark-
about
No.
about it, yeah.
Wait, okay. Well, we'll see you next time, so bye.
Bye. And Dave, we are ready.
That was Dave and Mark or Dave. Either way, take it however you want. That's
Dave and
you know,
Mark
just a little bit of preview video
They'll
there.
probably be back next week, won't they?
Probably. It's not a promise, but probably. Okay, now Dave, you could just stay right there because I understand you're going to be our asbestos correspondent. And
Yeah.
give me a little more information on this.
Okay. So as many of you know, asbestos this word has now become a very touchy situation at our high school. It's asbestos, for those of you who don't know, is said to be cancerous insulation that they used in making buildings, including this one a long time ago. And this summer, asbestos was removed from WCHS.
Oh, all right.
All right, yeah. Come on. Come on, get out of here.
Unfortunately, that's only one good aspect compared to the many bad ones. This process should have only taken a month or so to the end of June, but yet it
But
took...
unfortunately, complications came up and it took a lot longer.
Took the whole summer. That's why we were on such heat schedule because of the cafeteria and stuff. They hired a crew that wasn't what you'd say efficient, because the regular crew should do 80 units a day, which whatever they consider a unit is, where the crew that they actually got did 5 to 6 units a day. So, to say the least, that's a slight cutback.
However,
not to point many fingers, but many items were relocated during this removal, and many items were, like, yes, the curtains in the gym were kind of just cut down the middle, but we don't want to point anything.
so Mark and Dave are going to look into this
Yes,
more. And
exactly.
all right, okay, thanks, Dave. Dave's our asbestos correspondent.
Hopefully I'll be back next week with a little bit more information.
All right. We have yet another band feature from the Gigantosurgeons. And the name of this one, Tom, would be?
Kiss him goodbye.
Kiss Him Goodbye. Band again next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, our special feature.
They've had very limited time to practice, and they've done quite a bit. I'm proud of the Gigantosurgeons. All right. We have a special video portion that we'd like to introduce this year, and it's called A Time to Remember, and we'll look back on some past years of TV history here at Washington, which is, we are in our 10th year, I'm proud to say. And we've had many fine hosts.
And now the main guest with all these, I don't know, you can show some of these stickers here, 106. The most exciting men on this hemisphere, just under Billy Bob and his marching Bobkin band from Africa. Here is the Breakfast Club, Dan and Paul from the Breakfast Club, WCHS. So how you guys doing tonight?
Jeez.
What is that new cola you're drinking there?
It's a 106 cola. It's generic. It's generic.
So,
It's good to be here.
great having you guys.
It's a comfy sofa.
Yeah.
we didn't just agree to come to plug the show, did we? And to plug the station.
No,
right?
we don't want to have too many shameless plugs, but
In fact, from now on, just once or twice more will we
every
actually,
now and then. But
will we
just-
actually mention the show.
So, you know, just to get that out of the way. Looks good. That looks good.
Thank you.
Okay.
I wore the wrong colors, obviously.
Well, that's why I changed.
I know.
Okay. How'd you guys ever get started with the Breakfast Club?
It was a cruel twist of fate that brought us together. What they did was They pulled my name out of a hat as somebody to torture, their latest torture victim, paired with Dan.
I was waiting to be paired with somebody, and we were looking for months.
All right. We'll take a few minutes and throughout the year in every show and show some past clips. Since I think there's a lot of good television history in our files that we could share with you. All right. Sports correspondent tonight, Rich Doring, with a little bit of preview for football and upcoming homecoming game.
Hello.
Hello, the world of sports.
The world of exciting sports. The varsity football team played their first football game against Moline, and they won 28-20.
Yeah! How did that game start off?
I'm not really sure.
The first play was a Todd Foster touchdown.
Yeah, Todd Foster touchdown.
What can you say?
Todd Foster's the key player this year. But they're all really good.
Yeah. Todd would be the captain.
Yeah. And the next game that they played was a 21-0 victory over Chillicothe.
Did you attend that game?
No, but I read about it.
That was
This
a very
was an
close
exciting
game.
Yeah. Nobody scored until the third quarter.
Ooh. And then 3 Foster touchdowns, so.
Yeah.
Fuzzy.
All right, and the varsity football team plays tomorrow against Canton. And, of course, the homecoming game next Friday, the 28th, against East Peoria. Next Saturday.
Do you have maybe freshman, sophomore teams? How are they faring?
I'm not really sure.
What a sport! You could tell us next week, but we have a promising year for football?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Looks like it. Do we have anything spectacular other than Todd, of course?
Well, there's Mike Vaughn, supreme sophomore who quarterbacks for the varsity most of the time.
Look at this fly. They just won't leave me alone. That's from last year. How does our defensive line look and our offensive line?
Big.
You think we've got more size than most schools around here, probably?
I really don't know. I don't play football, but the game that I saw, they were quite big. Yes.
Okay.
Bigger than me.
Okay. Well, come back next week and tell us about homecoming game.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot. To the audience poll now.
Uh-oh, it's back. Audience?
You handle something here.
What happened?
Oh, a special message here. Can you, Ooh, 31. Now, what could this 31 stand for? Well, it could, but it doesn't. It doesn't stand for an ice cream place. This stands for how many more shows we have to do to set the record of TV shows at this high school. Now, we're on number 1, so we have ways to go here, but we have about 34 planned, and I really hope to break that record, get 31 more shows.
Yeah!
And we will, Giganosurgeons on every one of them.
All right.
And also an audience poll on every one of them. Okay. Question for this week is, what is the best thing about homecoming? Now, let's... 1990. Anything and everything. Get out of school early. Always, there's nothing to this person that's... get out of school early. Day after. No response. Oh, excuse me. And homecoming is when Woody loses most of his hair.
True.
The spandex apparel being worn. Juan Valdez will be there with his little mule Best thing is that Dr. Woodward is going to have to kiss the pig this year.
All right.
Everyone give money for Woody to kiss the pig. Yes.
Yes.
It has to be by far the dance. Going to Chi-Chi's for dinner sounds pretty good to me. Having a hot date, which I give you many suggestions on. The girls and the football game. Get out of school early, that's a popular answer there. The fact that Buddha will return to Earth at 1 p.m. Save all of the poor souls that have been tormented by a faculty member. I just love everything. Now there's some good school spirit. They love everything about it. All right.
Buddha. Buddha. Buddha.
Whatever it is, it's not the music. Whatever that is supposed to mean. Having your date pay for everything. Oh, all right.
Wait.
It has a decent theme, which is, I forgot to ask you the theme. The theme is This Magic Moment, which is, I think is a pretty decent theme. Yeah. This theme's
Sure,
good.
better than last year's.
Juan Valdez's Carnival Booth. Hey, come visit the TV Club Carnival Booth. Just kidding. Having your date die and meeting a new and better date. The food. Let's see. All right, that is enough, and I know I dropped one.
It's got to be the marching band performance, I'm telling you.
We get out of school early. All right.
Yeah.
The audience full. Additional school box. All right. We thank you all for coming in the audience. We thank you for watching at home. We're looking for a great season of WCHS Today. Thanks, Mark. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Thank you.